Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York City taking on Maine. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And the pitch. And that's outside.
That's
and we're underway. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. One up, one down. Chipper Jones digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Green, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Here's Mike Trout. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball.
Well,
One
he
strike.
gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Punch out there, and one gone. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Good looking. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
And it's even up.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that drops in for a strike. Santander racing after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Adley Rutschman. The pitch. And a foul ball.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously,
No,
What
that's
can't
down.
Rushman do
Ball.
on the field?
The 2-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, when those
Ball,
hitters
2
count,
strikes.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one almost got him. Foul ball there. And that
2-1.
one almost got him. And
Ball.
another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's
0-1.
style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
2 outs, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Up and
That's the ball.
in. And 1-1.
1-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Alex Bregman. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. 1 gone here. Rafael Devers up to hit. On the run, sends it over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's in the dirt.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blast. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
ball,
zone.
2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Roberto Clemente. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
There's so much Clemente could do at the plate and in the field.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed. But the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though.
2-2.
Tremendous opposite field power. And a pitch.
Full count.
And the righty deals. That one is
That's
inside
ball
ball 4.
four.
And I mean, oh, so close. So up next, Jimmy Rollins. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto moving back for it. And brings it in at the wall. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. Oh for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings over the top there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early.
Clemente on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. To first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now here is Harper. Clemente on the run. They got it for out number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out.
Marte throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Acuna now.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Outside low, and that is that one at triple digits.
Well, they just threw that. Fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the slider just misses.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. When the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Next offering way off the plate. And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. And that's ball
4. Take your base.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And there's a foul ball. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. And a pitch. And that's down and away. Now a chance for Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Trout. Ryan back to work. Trout checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. on the gun,
One ball,
swing
one
and a
strike.
miss.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a good eye there.
Ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Kicks and deals. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Stephen Kwan. Marte whips it to first on the run. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one not close. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Bregman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Ready now for the 5th inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. A wind and a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark, and a count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Stepping in the long ball threat, Roberto Clemente. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Soto sizing this one up, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Rafael Devers. Ryan back to work. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Devers is set down. And here is Ketel Marte. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1. And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt. In the
2-1.
dirt, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Clemente going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Ohtani in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The tag, and he's out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Jimmy Rollins. And here it comes. And a foul ball left side. The 0-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throws safe. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Struck him out looking. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield. Runner takes off for third. Puts a bunt down. And he grabs it foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Green throws over. Rollins back in on a dive. Rollins, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner on the move again. But attempt misses.
Well, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swing for the fences.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy. Like this at the plate, you've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Bryce Harper. And the right-hander back to work. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. That one way outside, and it's 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff ball.
And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. And fouled off. 0-1 now. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
Pitches in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Right-hander kick steals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Trout. 1 for 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there like he can fight.
And that's down. A base hit. Here comes Harper around third. 1 runs in.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bregman swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2 ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
You got a full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Trout at third. Soto at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He powers that one out of here. It's 4-1.